when I'm speaking with my dear friend ChatGPT, he actually likes to lie me, because when I give a question what books I wrote, actually you can do the same. You will see that he's quite a liar. He's telling with wrong things because I never wrote a book. I'm reading them but not writing them. But then, if now I will ask what movies I was acting in, now he should not dare to lie, because thanks for the Bridge team, they made me as an actor into the Alice of Wonderland, and now I'm a rabbit actor. Okay, but hi, I'm Rolandas. What I'm doing in the data era, so we building bridges. Comparing to my fellow speakers, I'm more a constructor. So we are going deep into the data, taking your data and then building a bridge to the AI. It's not easy. So when in today's AI world, it's more like AI, and everything. Everyone speaks about AI. We know ChatGPT, but how it should help you to work? I will help you that. I will share my experience how you can bring more eggs for my fellow speakers. So how you can bring more and bigger eggs. So let's start from my presentation, and I will start with the words from Daniel Keyes. He was telling that you can have data without information, but you can't have information without data. In today, this is even more, it's even stronger words, because there is a problem behind that it's increasing. Let's look at the data's quantity that we are gathering per year. In the last 10 years, data was increased by 11 times. And you can see in the 2025, it is calculated that data will be more than 180 billion zettabytes, 180 zettabytes. It would not be a problem, but the problem is that only 30% we are analyzing. So you, as a project managers, you are typing those Jira's project, Microsoft projects, and so on. It's something you have to do your task, but then you have to fill the information into there. It's kind of challenging. And this is a problem. And if you like this 70% of the data which is not analyzed, this is where the eggs lie, where you can get more eggs, better eggs. If you would understand what this data is telling to you, that would be much better. So in here, what we do, we build those bridges. So we're taking your raw data, we're doing some feature analytics, enhanced feature engineering, advanced analytics. And what does it mean? Some of you already know it. Maybe some of you already faced. If you do some Power BI slides or something, you already saw how the data looks like, how your raw data looks like. So in here, I will show you a bit, reveal what is under the hood. Here, when you have Jira, Microsoft Project, Trello, or whatever tool you use in your project management, you're entering data. And usually, what we are doing, you already heard that from the previous speaker, we have single point of truth. So we have to build the single point of truth from many different systems, including CRM, including the invoices that you write. We have to create the single point of truth. We do that. One of the options is to create it with a Microsoft Fabric. So there we are using new technologies like Parquet files and so on. I will not bother that with you. But this is something what, even if we do that, you also should at least understand what that means. Because you saw it's increasing the unanalyzed data. It's increasing and radically increasing. It's not enough such a people like me. It's not enough IT people who can help you with that, because the market, the size of this data is increasing much faster than the people can analyze it. So that is something that you will have to understand. That is something that you will have to get into if you want to be better project managers, if you want to be a leading ones. Even if you are a CEO, you also have to understand that to speak with the people to how to use that data. Good. So here I will also share some myths, because when we speak about AI, it's a very fashionable word. But then the first myth is that AI will replace us or will replace the human judgment. Will it happen? Actually, to answer correctly to this question, it would be to say that we are alone in the universe. No one knows. It could happen, but it's a good news for you project managers, it's not that fast. Yes, we can make cars drive alone using AI and so on, but their context that we are using for this AI is pretty clear. In your case, when we are speaking about replacing your judgment, there is much more context. There is invisible context. There is something in between the lines. So it will not replace that fast. But AI is like a calculator for you. Just imagine if you would need to calculate things, big numbers using the calculation table. That would be very difficult. AI now serves in this matter. So you are taking this AI and augmenting your decisions. It helps you. And you should do that. So second myth is that AI will fix the data for you. Sometimes I feel that in the market, we are just sitting and waiting that, okay, maybe not yet. AI will be developed a bit better, then he will help me to do that. Oh, no, it will not happen. Just understand that AI, it's digest the data. It feeds by the data. So if there is no quality in your data that you are gathering, if you don't understand the concept, how correctly to gather data, so then AI will not be a huge help for you. So you should not wait. You can't wait before understanding what is the data quality, how to feed correctly AI. And the last myth is that AI is a black box. This is something which we always fear or something which we don't understand. And it's bad news. It will not be better. More and more AI is closing. Like when OpenAI appeared, it was open source code. Now it becomes more closed and closed. But the good news is that one of the types of AI is explainable AI, XAI, it's evolving. So together with the solution, AI will give you also the explanation how the solution was made. So this will help you. Going to the real world application, in the project management, this is my experience where we are building this brick by brick. It's not that fun anymore. If we can create videos with AI, we can create songs with AI, but this is not helping to your regular work that much because it's not feeding your data. It's not taking the context that you are living in. So here is some examples how we use your data. There is some AI, not much, but this is how we are, based on your data, doing the decisions. So decision making based on data. So here we have in the first option, we are created a diagonal buffer analysis. Here in one picture, we see a lot of projects. And this is helping for you to control which projects are already on the red part, which one is on a yellow, and which is on the green. So here you can have a lot of projects and understand what is the situation with your projects. In the production, this is used to decide which projects we should refuse at all. Because if you are on the red, so you should maybe give this project to the lawyers, because anyhow it's a problem. And you should concentrate on the green ones or on the yellow ones. So this is the solution how you can create, how you can look at this, because this is the part of TOC, of theory of constraints. I think most of you heard about Lean, about theory of constraints. By using enhanced analytics, you can have really good understanding where you are with your data. This is the full solution. That's just how it looks, the dashboard. It could be many different ways how you do it, but then you can see each part. If you want more details, you can go even deeper and then understand where is the problem. Speaking about resource allocation, this is actually from the real construction business. We created also the dashboard where construction company can see how much they are using the resources. And this is also very fast to decide are we overusing or where we are and how we will finish the project. This is the full, how it looks in the full. So we can have also different resources. We see what was the plan, what is the actuals, and then it's every day we can make decisions where to push and where to stop. Okay, so speaking about human-AI relationship. So this is my message that if you will put AI on your Excels, many Excel, different Excels, or on the not clean data, AI will not go faster. And to build the bridge, you will need to understand some technologies. What these technologies are. So here, it's a recommendation from Microsoft. And technologies that we are speaking here is those which are in gray. This is the most one. And I would say, if you don't understand what that means from the technologies in the gray, you have a problem, because you already had to know it. So if you want to be better, start thinking about that. Start, get information about this. In best case scenario, start to learn these technologies, because this will be something that you will have to know. And it's not anymore IT matter, because that was usually, though that CEOs say, okay, who do analytics? Let's do for the IT people. It would be the same like we would ask IT people to create your quarterly presentation. It's not meant for that. And my suggestion for you, take away from my presentation, is that IT will help you to get data, but actually you will be the one who will have to get information from it. And it's not anymore the Excel. Excel is under the bridge. It's actually thinking, so you have to learn new skills, new technologies. Think about them, think about these technologies, and start working on them. Thank you.
Rolandas, thank you very much. And we're waiting for some questions on Ear Meet, but how, in simple words, to make data fun? Because when people hear about the data, they, okay, it's for those, like you said, IT guys maybe, maybe for those who, okay, knows the numbers. But in any case, you showed on the slide how many zettabytes we're going to have of data, and people should get in friendship with the data, but how to make it to the wider audience?
I would say that to make the data fun, that could be that just imagine how much time you spend with the Excel. You're already interfering with the data. You do a lot of work. Some of my customers, they do like 2 weeks, a quarter to calculate bonuses for the people, and they're working on this data. So to make it fun, automate this system. So you'll save the time, and then you will be free from entering and serving for the Excel. That could be a fun.
And then CEO will say, who controls that automized system?
Yeah, that's also a question. So those, I would say then IT guys is something who is controlling that. Okay. Yeah, we can't avoid them. Yeah, so they are in control of the servers and so on. And that's actually the part that you should not go too deep on the servers, but how to take data from there is something that you are responsible for.
More serious questions here. Can AI help in identifying erroneous or misleading data, or is it always people's work to ensure data quality?
When we speak on our data, usually yes. People is responsible for the data quality, because then you are entering things to Jira, you are entering things to Azure DevOps or whatever tool you use. So this is something that you are responsible for. But what is also important that if you use Excel, it's not that much controlled. For example, using the CRM or Jira is much, much better. So it's much more controlled environment comparing to Excel. So you are responsible for that, but you can do life simpler for those who is analyzing your data by using those technologies like Jira and so on.
But you already said that Excel is under the bridge.
Yeah, it's something that is not to go away that fast. But if you want to be under the bridge, so use Excel.
Okay. That's an interesting point. Thank you so much. You see, no more questions about the data. Everything is clear for everyone. They are experts in data science.
So we will increase this 30% now. Perfect.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rolandas.
Let's hear a round of applause to Rolandas.